HarperCollins presents Happiness Forever by Adelaide Faith, read by Hanako Footman. A person can waste their whole life without even meaning to, all because another person has a really great face. Pure Colour, SHEILA HETI. What you want, you're never going to get, unless you are prepared to be alone. If you think you've got to have it all, you've got to be prepared to give it up. Left. Hope of the States. Chapter 1. Cobwebs. The room feels like the base of a cheesecake. Sylvie sits down, rolls up her shirt sleeves, looks at the box of tissues. The therapist is standing in the doorway of the therapy room holding 2 glasses of water. She is tall and slim, has slender, exposed wrists, wears a thick gold ring on her middle finger, like a king. She is smiling, but she has to smile. Coming up to the therapy room, Sylvie's shoes had made the sound of 1, 2, 3, shake your body down, shake it all down, on the wooden stairs, and the song still loops, silently, inside her head. She looks at the therapist, her face, her hair, her hands, and tries, not for the first time, to work out how old she is. Sylvie wants a rough age, so she can have an end date in mind for her obsession. If the therapist is approaching 60 now, the obsession shouldn't last more than 20 years max. Sylvie doubts she would feel desperate to touch an 80-year-old's body, however beautiful they were. You look deep in thought. What's on your mind? The therapist says, still smiling, as she puts down the glasses of water on their separate tables. The room is plain and calm, but Sylvie feels a mild unease knowing she can't leave. She feels stuck in her chair, the chair legs stuck to the floor. Still, she doesn't want to leave, would prefer never to have to leave at all, and it's a feeling that's sickly and sweet. Today is her 13th session. She feels she's revealed a lot about herself already, but she barely knows anything about the therapist. She doesn't know what the therapist likes to do, for example. She knows a little bit about what the therapist's husband likes to do, because he has a blog. He likes drinking whiskey and watching documentaries and painting landscapes. But all Sylvie knows about the therapist, apart from what qualifications she has and where she got them, is what she can see on the surface of her body. The bandage on her hand that turned out to be covering a dog bite, the change in the colour of her long straight hair from grey to peach. I was thinking about Nick, Sylvie says. Sylvie told the therapist in the last session that the therapy room reminds her of Nick's bedroom. Nick had been Sylvie's boyfriend when she was 17 and still at school. In Nick's room, Sylvie had rolled around on the floor, smoked Camel lights, sucked the Horn of Plenty pendant that was on his necklace. In the therapy room, she sits still in her chair and just talks, yet somehow it feels the same. The therapist had suggested that both rooms felt like contained worlds, separate from the rest of her life, with separate rules. Sylvie had said she had the feeling that she was being saved from everybody else in these 2 rooms, from her parents in Nick's room, and from her contemporaries in the therapy room. The therapist wears a different outfit every week, and Sylvie wonders if she does this on purpose, so Sylvie won't be able to appropriate her style and try to look like her for comfort if she wants to. Today the therapist is wearing a cream blouse with a bow, grey trousers, and a grey cardigan. I was thinking about this time, Sylvie is saying, when we were lying on Nick's floor with a blanket over us. We were messing around, but Nick stopped and pushed the blanket upward with both hands and said he was trying to get out the cobwebs. I remember thinking he was talking on a deeper level than other people, and I felt so happy with him then, and so happy with myself for my choice of boyfriend. I remember thinking, my mum would never understand Nick, but I understand him. He's referencing the Lullaby video, the video for the single that had just come out, Sylvie says. The therapist nods.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?